But yet, to this day, notice the number I gave myself on stage. I'm still a 5. It's unbelievably ingrained to me not to tell people what's hurting me, because I feel that I can absorb it, and I'm so emotionally strong that I can make it good in the end. It just doesn't always work out that way.
I have so many questions and so many topics I would love to talk to you about, but time is very limited. So I want to come to the point. You're such a successful man. You're talking a lot about living your passion. You're talking about your success. You're talking about you're living a fulfilled life. So, well, self-reflection. What are your rituals? What are the things you do in daily life to live that fulfilled life, to have that success? Are there any routines? Are there any special things you really practice in life? Or is it only...
The number one thing that I'm completely convinced would work for everyone, the only thing that I'm convinced would work for everyone, it's hard, back to everything we've been talking about, because it doesn't come natural to most people, but it is, the ritual is practicing gratitude every morning. So I don't meditate or pray per se, but there's not a morning that I wake up in the world where when I wake up, including the overnight flight, where I don't look at my phone immediately. You know, a lot of people like to wait to look at their phone, which I love. You know, remember when I said and, not or? One of the biggest reasons the world has conflict is people keep telling people what they should do, right? Like, I'm very happy that meditation works for you. It may not work for someone else. You can recommend, all I'm doing up here and saying, hey, think about this. But I don't judge anybody when they don't do what I do or what I hope they do. I want it for them. But for me, every morning I grab my phone right away, and if nothing horrible happened, and let this be very clear, nobody died of the 10 people I love the most. If nothing horrible happened, I am actually incapable of being upset during the day. I could be frustrated, I could be perplexed, I could be for a second upset, but I just don't know how to be upset about anything other than someone you love dying. I just don't think you should. Let me tell you why. I have something very interesting to tell you. When you die, you'll be dead for a very long time.
Are you sure?
Listen, if this whole thing about souls go into, like, I would love to come back as a little Danish girl. But yes, when you die, you will be dead for a long time. Also, I don't know if you know this, you were not born for a very long time. We have, like, even though life is long, and hopefully everybody here lives to at least 100, it's also, if you take a step up, very short. The concept of not squeezing the shit out of it from a happiness standpoint, from a trying standpoint, from an ambitious standpoint, is ludicrous to me. And so I keep it super simple. Nobody died, best day ever. I mean it. I mean it. To the negative people in my life, there's been some of my friends and family that are negative, that there's 2 times in my life where I actually said this. I got so frustrated to a family member, so frustrated, so upset. I literally told them, because they were fucking so upset about the dumbest shit in the world, I literally told them that I wished something atrocious happened to them the next day. Just for perspective. We just lack perspective. Like, we complain about ludicrous things. And so, gratitude.